So I'm talking about the movie Paranormal Activity. This movie was directed by Oren and Peli and came out in 2007. Stars Katie Featherson, and I want to say Micah Sloat. So this movie has obviously been out now for 11 years, and I just got a chance to see this film. And obviously, I had some number of expectations going into the film. Some of the things that I knew about the movie before going in to see the film was that, first of all, a lot of movie goers have called this movie extremely simplistic but effective. And that, obviously a lot of people have also called this movie kind of boring. So I knew that this movie was kind of divisive, and so I had that going in. But I gotta say, this movie really holds up. It's extremely effective to this day. Two of the things I want to highlight in this movie are first the paranoia in the film and how the movie is really crafted in general, and the performances in the film as well. So let's talk a little bit about the script and how they ingrained paranoia into this movie. This is a movie that on paper should not have worked. I mean, there are long shots of just the night shots at night when they're literally just sleeping on their bed and stuff is going, creaking in the night. Doors are creaking. You're hearing noises. On paper, it sounds too simple to be working, but it works so well. Those are some of the best shots in the film, in my opinion, because you're so enveloped into the realism of this movie. It's amazing. So that even when one little thing moves, you're honestly really scared. And one of the reasons that this is so effective and works so well is because of those excellent performances at the center of this movie. I've always loved found footage horror movies, so for me this was a perfect, film. Especially when you see the performances in this movie, they add a lot of realism. Katie Featherson does such a good job in this movie, considering the role that she plays in this film. There's several really good chilling sequences in this movie throughout. I mean, some of my favorite sequences are when they basically have Katie Featherson go out in the night, and Micah sees her just sitting outside in the night. So many great chilling sequences, effective sequences, scary sequences, and it's all because, first of all, you have such a great script, and I'm saying script because a lot of time when this movie was directed, they kind of just had them go improv style, and that really shows in the realism and effectiveness that this movie brings, where you have these actors acting in such a natural way, and making it so much more relatable by having them have kind of conversations that seem like they're not rehearsed. And I really enjoyed that aspect of the movie. There's this constant naturalism throughout the film, and it really comes off extremely realistically. And when you have a movie play a horror situation realistically, you automatically have the attention of the audience, because you're creating a film that they can relate to and feel like they're part of the experience. And Paranormal Activity, I think those are its defining features. Overall, I think this movie, the reason it works is because of that realism. Honestly, that's kind of the major theme throughout my review, and that's what I think is really true, is that it's that realism that drives the movie. I'm going to give this one an A-.